Stadium Truck Driver Expo announcer mode with my microphone.
What?
So basically, I had my microphone input coming in twice, and
Okay.
as a result, I had you know, if you ever have heard of like a monster truck rally announcer or like a race car or drag race kind of announcer, how they have like just that like that quarter second feedback, like an echo like right behind them when they talk.
Okay.
I found a way to enable that on here.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can bring it back on. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Do you hear that at all?
No, not on my end.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm pretty sure it works on the stream. So I can go
Gotcha.
Sunday. Come down to the Alliant Energy Center for Stardew Valley. It's going to be 3 days of mayhem. Pay for the seat because you're only going to need the edge.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. That gets a bit much. Okay. You got
Okay. Actually, so I pulled the stream up, and then I could hear it at the end of that.
Okay.
So okay.
All right.
Beautiful.
So it does work. Interesting. Okay. All right, that's good to know. All right. Let's grab our pumpkin spice lattes and UGG boots and yoga pants and get into Stardew Valley for the fall. February schmebuary, I say.
Febbish. All right. Getting in.
All right. Co-op online. Turn that game audio down a little bit. Okay. And host. See, I was streaming yesterday playing Switch, so now I gotta remember the A button is the bottom button again.
Yeah.
Every
Nintendo.
time. Every time. I don't know who to blame, Nintendo or Microsoft.
You know, at this point, I'm gonna say Nintendo. Like,
Okay.
you know, if this was, 15 years ago, then, Microsoft was definitely the one that switched that around. But, compared to the SNES, but, at this point, it's just give it the game, Nintendo. It's times are changing, man. I want my A button on the bottom.
Nintendo, get with the game.
Now you're playing with oddities.
Playing with power. Looks like they ran out of power. Womp womp. You can't play Halo on GameCube. So it's going to be cloudy and windy tomorrow, which is, I think, is a first for the season here.
Yeah. Yep.
Or not the season, just the first for the game.
Yeah.
We're playing.
Yep. Fuck nugget.
Oh, you checking on the chickens?
Yeah. Getting them some foods since it's raining today.
Firecracker, Ernesto, Quacky Chan, and of course from Kate and Leopold, Hugh Quackman.
Yes, of Kate and Leopold fame.
Sweet creamery butter. It's the sweetest, creamiest butter.
Creameriest.
Creameriest. Creamerer? No.
The creamerist.
Creamerist.
It's like that sounds like a Gawker website.
Oh God, it does.
The creamerist.
The creamerist. Honest journalism about about farming in America, the creamerist.
I can see it.
Absolutely. And I also see them as falling to the Hulk Hogan lawsuit. Just Hogan just had it out. Got mad at them because he was telling kids to drink their milk. And they profited off of his words. All right. So anyway, how's Henry doing today?
Tired. At work I had some project work to do that saw me up until close to midnight.
Ooh.
Staring through or staring at rather insurance policy forms. So that was a blast.
Yikes.
I mean, it's my job. I like what I do, but
yeah, but till midnight.
It was just, it was just, we was going a little cross-eyed at the end there, but. Oh yeah. So, side note here, there is now an additional request board that's in front of like that old couple's house, and there are longer term. Oh yeah, you're seeing the cutscene too. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm reading through it.
Okay.
They want local. This is where they ask for local ingredients, I guess.
So it'll be longer term stuff. I don't actually know how this works in multiplayer. Like, if one of us turns the stuff in, if we both get the thing. I would assume so, but
probably.
I
can say I look forward to helping, or I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, got to go with the non-committal response, right?
That's right. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, you can try, but like, who knows when you're gonna get swept up by a dream bird, you know?
Lewis goes, huh? I wouldn't expect such a tepid response from you, Grizz. I'm disappointed.
The only thing tepid around here is the mayor's shorts.
Yep. Maybe I can get Sebastian to help. He could use some work away from the computer. Could go for a walk outside and get off of his phone scrolling TikTok all day.
Wow, I don't remember that scripting in the game.
Robin is a boomer confirmed. Wow, Lewis hates me now. Wouldn't want to waste any more of Grizz's precious me time. It's like, bitch, we're running a farm.
Wow,
we're
look at that angry face.
We're running a farm. He can kiss my ass. He can kiss the most. He can kiss the most rugged part of my ass.
That he can. I mean, let's be honest. I think he would if given the opportunity.
Yeah, probably. Wow. Whatever. We're making fun of him all the time anyway. Might as well make him somewhat aware of it.
Yeah. I mean, he can't not be aware of it, though. Like, he spends his spare time smearing poop everywhere. Like,
exactly. We're just calling him out. Surely
he knows that other people know about this at least a little bit, and that not every, or maybe, I mean, I guess maybe not. Maybe it's one of those things where, like, in his head, he's built it up so long that it's like he's convinced himself that it's normal and that people will just kind of be on board with it.
Oh, we've advanced in the romance dialogue with Emily. She now tells me I'm an excellent farmer.
Ooh. You know what they say about men with big farms?
They're in permanent debt servitude to the government and the banks.
That is the saying, actually. I'm glad I wasn't the only one who'd heard of that before.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? You had we gotta get a $200,000 A piece of equipment? Well, here's a bank that'll give you a loan. Oh, look at that. We're doing so great. But now we have to do better according to the conditions of the loan. We have to pay back so much more, which means we need to get more equipment and thus get another loan. And round and round and round it goes.
Yeah.
All right, juicy bugs wanted. Looking for a big wad of bug guts. 100 pieces should do the trick.
Actually, though, in that thing, you kind of forgot the part where, the farmer then is like absurdly proud to be in debt, and like thinks it's a good thing, and that it's how things should work.
Yep, that tracks. I'm proud to be a farmer.
Well, and see, there's nothing wrong with being proud to be a farmer.
Oh no, there was going to be a follow up to that.
Oh, sorry, I jumped the gun.
No, I was like, I'm proud to be a farmer. He says, surrounded by hundreds of acres of rapidly decaying soil and complaints by the bucket load from the county about polluting the water quality.
I don't think soil can decay, though. Can it?
Did I say decaying soil?
You did.
Yeah, well.
I mean, not to be an actually guy, but
no, I guess I fell short. I was alluding to the whole, the larger a farm goes up in scale, the more animal waste is likely, and I know of many that. In fact, I know one that's not terribly far from where I hunt, where the water table is legitimately a concern for getting tainted due to insufficient disposal.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Insufficient Vespine gas. That's right. So, yeah, what can you do? You can try to make
problem.
You can try to make a joke, but it doesn't. Sometimes the jokes they fall flat. They don't get off the ground and enter the atmosphere, and sometimes we just got to be okay with that.
Sometimes. No, never mind. I was digging real hard for a God, do you remember? I can't remember if it was the campaign's ads for Russ Feingold or against Russ Feingold, but it was basically about cow farts.
I don't recall those.
Okay, well. There was just not enough there.
That's okay. I still have yet to run into that guy.
Maybe he doesn't actually exist anymore.
I don't think he actually lives over here. Like, oh, he lives in Middleton over on Donna Drive. And it's like, yeah, I walk on Donna Drive sometimes. You know who I don't see walking on Donna Drive? Russ Feingold. So there.
Still, Russ doesn't exist. That's the only...
Exactly. He's a psyop created by the deep Wisconsin state. The deep state of Wisconsin.
Like Neil Breen.
Yes.
Except that's Las Vegas's version.
Alright, I did gift Emily some nice mayonnaise. We're still at 5 hearts, so by next week it should be even more serious. Man, that's just going to stick with me how pissed the mayor got that I wasn't enthused over his board of activities that basically only you and I are going to complete. They're like, oh yeah, this is the community effort. This is going to be great. and people get special orders. It's like, no, you're all going to be asking literally Grizz and Tylenol to do all this stuff. So pardon our lack of enthusiasm, you decrepit old shit. How dare you have the audacity to be mad at us?
We are curbing our enthusiasm.
Yes. Like, no. Look at us. We are the Larry Davids.
Cave carrots.
I'd reference
rocks,
American Graffiti and tell him
hardwood.
to go kiss a duck, but this guy would probably do that. I don't want to. I don't want any ducks
And we have
to get
ducks
hurt.
on our farm. We don't want to put our
Exactly.
ducks in danger.
Yeah.
By the way, I did find the ad I was referring to, and I messaged it to you.
Oh, okay.
If you're curious, I was not making it up. It turns out.
Oh, all right. Oh, there it is. Hey, oh, right, yeah. Wisconsin Senate campaign. I'm looking at the last message that I sent you from like a week prior. Last week was rough for you because I was sending you some messages and you never said anything back, and I just let you be because I figured, damn, this guy is having a week.
Yeah, it's been
It's been
1 week. God damn it. It has been, as the Bare Naked Ladies say. Yeah, it's like I haven't even really had much time to do any like editing for the site or finishing up my Bernie's article. I'm almost done with that,
dang.
but it's just been one of those weeks.
It's just one of those weeks where you don't want to wake up.
That's very true. That's been every morning for the week.
Let's see. Yeah, today was. Oh yeah, cloudy and gusts of wind, again. Spirits are in good humor today. Ah, so they're getting popsicles. Popsicle from Good Humor. Oh, this is beautiful. There's falling leaves in the sky. Well, there was no requirement to prep for tonight's stream, even though I mentioned, grab your pumpkin spice lattes and all that. I did make a hot toddy for myself.
Oh, beautiful.
A lot of it is partially that I don't have any apple juice to make cider or anything else. I was like, what fallish drink could I make? Whiskey and lemon juice? Good enough.
Passes as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. He's good.
All right, I'm gonna make some pickled corn.
Bring me a bunch of amaranth. You're gonna make pickled what?
Pickled corn.
Pickled corn?
Stone bucks.
Could one be so brave as to?
Oh, this is real life. We're pickling corn, baby.
It can be done.
That's right. He can be taught.
What do you wish of me? Oh, today's a dry day.
It is.
It's a dry day, and our plants are thirsty. Oh, so thirsty. Hey there, Tylenol. I crave the water. If you have some milk, that would be great. Just
No
for you,
Meat Canyon Mark.
just for you, I did watch the Markiplier Meat Canyon video before tonight's stream.
Beautiful.
Oh, the milkman's being shy in his room.
Oh man, Meat
Uh,
Canyon is just so,
he's so great.
yeah,
Um,
so great, so disturbing.
yes. He's on TikTok now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so he's sharing some of his content, and he's doing. Um, I think he's doing like impersonations that people ask for as well.
I am actually not on TikTok.
Yeah, you
It's
get
it's
enough
one of
links
those.
from Holly and I.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that and it's just I have enough stuff distracting me from my day on my phone as it is. I don't
Hmm.
need
You don't need
that sort
another
of
hole to fall into.
exactly.
You really don't. You can let Holly and I pan for gold
Cur
and send you the
Yeah,
best
let you
bits.
guys curate for me.
Yeah. One of the TikTok artists I'm still pretty high on is Sunfire. She's the drummer who dresses up as
Yeah.
Toad.
Yeah, I was looking through well, I can't like search her on Instagram not having an account, but I looked through her Instagram a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she seems swell.
Yeah, she's been
Oh no, I
doing.
was looking at her YouTube. She's got a YouTube channel too.
Okay.
There's not a lot on it. I didn't that I saw, but
It's interesting, right? Because there's Sunfire, and then there's another TikToker I follow called Tiny Beats.
okay.
She does Beat Saber videos, and like she's super popular on TikTok. Like she's got like several 100,000 followers, as does Sunfire. But like Sunfire, she also does not have like she has a YouTube channel, but she doesn't have much of a following on YouTube. It's like TikTok is where the success for some artists is.
Mhm.
And you can have a YouTube channel, but like those views don't they don't translate. I find that very fascinating. Yeah, every now and then I pull up the video of her playing what was that, Megadeth?
Yes.
The top one on her on her channel.
So good.
That's oh, it's so great. I found a book. The library has been expanded. Well, I don't remember giving the library permission, but okay.
Library's a strong independent book and doesn't need no permission.
I guess so.
I think I am going to visit the mines to try to get some copper and gold. I want to try to, if we can get some copper and gold, and make some bars, I can make some sprinklers and
Oh,
cut down on how much we have to water every day. Because with our field as big as it is, it's getting to be kind of a lot. So
okay.
so that's where I'll be.
I think I'm going to fish. There's a request on the sideboard to get trash out of the water.
What was the mayor doing there in the first place? Got him.
Ah. My
So
friend,
what's
my friend
oh, go
Tegan,
ahead.
my friend Tegan posted on Facebook that she's watching the State of the State address on her TV, and I wanted to send her the GIF of Homer screaming "nerd."
Yeah, I was actually thinking the
Nerd!
exact same response.
But the only problem is that I already used that when she posted a picture the other day. She went to an agriculture expo at the Alliant Energy Center. And I was like,
That was also a good use of it, for sure.
it's like, I used that. I did that joke already. But yes, nerd.
So I'll ask you the question that you would normally ask me, since I have not really been gaming much this week with work being busy. What has Grizz been playing
I
this
have
last couple weeks?
last couple of weeks Pokemon.
Yeah, how's that been?
Hang on, I'm gonna let this. I gotta. There's this fish that just will not let me focus on giving you an answer.
Well, you
There
see,
we
there's
go.
this fish.
Stupid
Sounds like
tiger.
a lead in.
Stupid sexy
Lead
tiger
into
trout.
Oh God.
Okay.
Sounds like a lead into a larger story. It's like, well, you see, there's
Right.
this fish, and
So I've been playing Pokemon. I finished between the last time we spoke and now. I finished playing Pokemon X. Won the Kalos League Championship there, and then I started Pokemon Ultra Moon, and I hated it a lot.
oh, oh,
Yeah, it was absolutely terrible. Like, I guess people in Japan loved it because it takes place in the Alola region, which is just another word for Hawaii. Like, the map is literally based off the Hawaiian Islands, but and Japanese folks just adore Hawaii. It's a very popular vacation spot. But the the there were too many changes that made it just not fun at all to play. Because like in Pokemon, you usually you catch your Pokemon, you fight other trainers who have their own Pokemon, you catch more Pokemon, and then you go to gyms where you face the gym leader, and when you beat the gym leader, you get a badge. And then when you get 8 of those badges, you get to go to the Pokemon League and face the top 5 best Pokemon trainers in the game. And when you beat them, you become the Pokemon League champion, and thusly you beat the game. But in Ultra Moon, they completely throw away this concept, and instead of having gyms, they have kahunas.
okay.
So each island has kahunas, 4 in total, and
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Are these kahunas large?
No,
Are they big
They're-
kahunas, Chris?
they're not. They're not. They're not gazongas. They're not yabos. They're not makumbas. they're just. They're just a stand-in for. They're just a stand-in for what used to be the gym leader, and to qualify for facing the Kahuna, you have to complete these challenges, which consist of things like help this guy find ingredients for his soup. I'm not even kidding.
So it's the Pokemon version of the soup store meme.
Yeah. Yes. You can't even. You can't
Can't even
man.
buy clothes, or you just end up in the soup store.
Yep. I'm at soup.
That might be one of my favorite lines that anybody has ever said ever.
It's a
soup.
It's a great line. I got a Neil Bream. Catch 100 fish. I'm actually catching more fish now than I am catching trash, which is a good sign. But
Cleaning up the rivers, Mr. Beast style.
basically, better than LA Beast.
Nora says goodnight, by the way.
Good night, Nora.
Chris says goodnight back.
So yeah, once I reached, so I was like almost halfway through the game. I beat one of the kahunas, and I'm at the second island, and I've done all the like trials or whatever to talk to this second kahuna, and right as I'm at the door, of where this Kahuna person is. They're like, oh, before you talk to the Kahuna, you should go talk to this other person. Way over here in this other nondescript area. That's probably a queue for an hour-long story. And
Oh
at
God.
that point, I was like, "That's it. I'm done. I'm packing my shit and I'm getting out of here." I am declaring.
And I'm taking my Kahuna with me.
Yep, I am declaring myself the Alola League champion because you guys do not know how to run a league. I'm just gonna write this on my trainer card right here. Scribble down, and that's there. It is. If anybody asks, I'm gonna say the Alola League was a joke. But I mean, it was a complete joke. So I grabbed all my Pokemon from those 3 games, and then the ones that I collected in Pokemon Go on my phone, and then all the ones that were in my Pokemon Let's Go Eevee game, which amounted to almost 400 Pokemon in total. And it's going to be clear and sunny all day tomorrow. I bought Pokemon Sword, and that's what I'm playing now.
Okay.
And so
Do you have plans on playing through Arceus or whatever at all?
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
That is on my radar. It looks like Pokemon, The Legend of Pokemon Breath of the Wild, and I am here for it.
Oh no, Chris, we forgot to feed the chickens and ducks yesterday.
Are they pissed?
Yeah, they're grumpy.
Oh.
They'll get over it.
Oh.
But you have to tell me how that is. As I had heard like not great things from people's initial reactions, but then Donkey thought highly of Arceus. So
yeah, Donkey likes it. I see a shit ton of TikToks about it, about the different methods people are doing, because it's like to play through the game, because it's like you can. Like the whole point of the game is that you're filling a Pokedex. You're catching Pokemon, but it hits a little differently this time because we talked about this last time. You're catching them doing different things. They're different sizes.
Catching them in the middle of dead bedrooms.
Dead bedrooms, yeah. Some of them are bigger than others. And some of them have like something called like an alpha mode or something. I'm not entirely sure, but
that's where they walk with their chests out and their backs straight.
Yeah, gorilla mindset.
Yeah,
gorilla mindset Pokemon. But
they're just spending their days just out in the wild listening to Jordan Peterson.
Exactly. But you can, so to catch them, you can also send your own Pokemon after them. It's basically Pokemon with Breath of the Wild gameplay, except there's no trainer battles. Like there's no like no gym, no Pokemon League. This takes place in a time before those existed.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. So it's a very so yeah, like what Donkey said about it is I mean, I'm in agreement with him on it, and it is absolutely on my radar.
Nice. Well, that's exciting.
Yes.
I'm really curious to get your take on Arceus. Because after Donkey's video, I was actually kind of tempted to pick it up, but I've got enough backlog stuff already to play through. So. Oh,
Lord knows I do too. That's why. So I'm going through Pokemon Sword, and I'm streaming on Twitch again, with it, and so I don't do the Year of Gaming thing anymore. I came up with a new series called It's New to Me, Dang It.
Beautiful.
So anything I haven't played through yet is the focus of the channel. So with the exception of Stardew Valley. And yeah, Arceus is definitely on the radar for that. So I will let you know. Also, Luke asked too, so that's like 2 people
Excellent.
who want to know how it is.
Well, I eagerly await your assessment on that.
All right. I'll probably be buying it sooner than later then, since there is a budding demand for this game. Let's see, corn.
Oh, if those mayos finish, there's going to be 3 duck mayos that we'll want to sell, and then one regular mayo that you can add to the gift pile.
Okay.
Too bad we can't use some of these to like go egg the mayor's house.
Right? He's got it coming for how salty he was about us not being enthused in the slightest about his stupid work board.
Yep.
Like,
that nobody but us is gonna do anything with.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if he's still salty. Oh, the saloon gets pretty lively at night. I like to visit once a week or so. I like to visit once a week or so to catch up on things. That's all he's got to say. Yeah, he's pissed. Wouldn't want to interrupt your me time. I'm going to go to the bar. Mrr.
Indeed.
Are you friends with Clint? He's a nice guy if you get to know him. He gets lonely.
He's a real nice guy.
Oh no. He gets lonely working in his shop all day, but he's so shy he has trouble making new friends. He's on his computer a lot.
Yeah, he's a nice guy confirmed.
There's a bottle of red pills in it on his desk. I don't know if those are like, if it's like headache medicine or what, but I'm sure that violates HIPAA.
Oh no.
You can't ask
we gotta bring Clint onto the farm. He needs to touch some grass.
Yep. I saw this great video of a lady who was having a freak out in a restaurant over the manager telling her to mask up or get out, and somebody was recording her with their cell phone. And she said, "You can't record me. That violates my HIPAA." I'm like, "Oh man, I had no idea."
He's like, she owns the HIPAA.
Yep. Help wanted.
Crazy.
The monsters known as Squid Kid are throwing the elemental balance into disarray. I would like an adventurer to enter the mines and slay one of these creatures. M. Rasmodius, Wizard. Oh. Okay, well, we'll take that. Too late to go to the mine today, but certainly can take a look tomorrow.
Also, not a great day to go to the mine. It's the luck is no bueno today.
Oh.
Tylenol's turn to find a book. Look who's reading now, baby.
Mr. La-dee-da. Mr. Fancy Book Reader.
Now, I'm the one who's book reading. I'm the one who's Kindles. Or I'm the one who Palm Pilots.
I'm the one who yes. Fix my Palm Pilot. Man, I am really glad we watched that movie because partially because I've seen it before. And
really?
Yeah, and once Holly had suggested it, I'm like, this is there is a time and place for rom-coms, and this is one of the few times that I can say this movie tracks. It's gonna be a good kind of pain.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the worst.
Yeah,
because it tried to do something. It wasn't,
because
it was definitely left more questions than answers. But
oh yeah, and well, you can't just we can't just look at the Hallmark filmography vault and just and just pull out any old film out of there and have a guaranteed good time.
Says who?
Well, says me. I'm saying this.
Oh, well, shit. I mean,
Those.
you're a trusted source as far as I'm concerned, so thanks for clarifying that.
I mean, there's it's like those are rom-coms that are really like those rom-coms that are on Hallmark and Lifetime, like they scratch a certain itch, and that's fine because all movies do that. And but like Velocipaster and the Knights of Badassdom, like they scratch the itch of knowing that they're bad movies, and I feel like when we watch Sex in the City or Kate and Leopold, it would hit different than the last wish for Christmas, starring Candace Cameron from Full House, where you know coming in what to expect.
Right.
That it's low budget, it's cheesy, but we know it is, so we're just going to calmly enjoy ourselves. Whereas, movies that are deliberately bad are like, haha, we're bad, we know it, and we're gonna press on through, and that gets people, folks like Eric riled up. And then you have like Kate and Leopold, where hey, you've got an earnest attempt with great actors and actresses. Doing a romantic comedy that has, a little bit of a time travel sci-fi element to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's finding that. So I guess that's why I'm like, we can't just pull anything out of Lifetime or Hallmark, because the magic is finding films made by people who are earnestly trying to make a good movie.
Those definitely do tend to be the best. Like, I actually didn't mind Velocipaster, despite the fact that it was, so tongue-in-cheek, kind of riding that Sharknado wave.
Oh yeah, I'm right there with you, man. Same,
but
absolute same.
There's definitely something to be said instead for like the suburban Sasquatches of the world that
Yes.
Were very earnestly trying to say something.
Yes, and Neil Breen.
Yeah,
Neil Breen.
We watched Fateful Findings actually this weekend with Kim and Jason.
Oh, what did they think?
Oh, they loved it.
Welcome to pain.
Yeah, welcome to pain is right. Holly's giving me a brain eye.
Oh, to finish up on the Pokemon talk, because I can't remember where we deviated, but with Pokemon Sword, they've introduced some really nice changes, but I noticed from trying to bring my 400 Pokemon over that for the first time in the game's history, they omitted a bunch. So I could only bring in about half. And the game was never patched to, like, include the others. Because there's like 800 or 900 Pokemon now. But that game, they were like, no, we're not bringing in all of them. You can only bring in so many of certain kinds. The other ones, they don't exist here. So it was a weird setback, but the only thing that's really painful, and Fiery Fangbanger and Zergaholic are really enjoying this. I'm 4 hours into the game, and I have still not gotten to the first gym.
Oh man!
Like, I thought Ultra Moon was a real patience tester, and this game is even worse at it. It is.
Oh boy!
It is incredibly handholdy. Like, 4 hours into the first games for the Game Boy, like, you've got at least 2 badges by that point.
Yeah.
You're making your way through the game fairly well, but...
So it's just one of those things where it, like, has to tell you what to do, like, for every little thing. Oh, God.
Yeah. And it's really frustrating too because people are like, oh, well, those are for kids, and it's like bullshit. We played this when we were kids, and they didn't do that to us in the original games.
Yeah.
Here's a manual. This is what you do. Go.
Yeah. Well, and, I mean, I guess that's maybe a bit of, I guess, a consequence of, not having like the cool game manuals that we used to have.
Yep, I think you're right. Instead of having a manual, they just put you through an agonizing hour-and-a-half long tutorial that's completely unskippable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's
That's a bummer.
It's some bullshit.
I was watching, so the guy that does Boundary Break has kind of a like sub-series on his channel called Region Break, where he will go over the differences between like the Japan and US releases of games. And he's got some really interesting stuff, and like his most recent one was actually is Mario Brothers 2 and Doki Doki Panic. And one of the things that he'll hit on for that series is differences in the instruction manuals. So it's really fun watching him go through like this, an original Super Mario Brothers 2 instruction manual.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was super cool. How many bok choys do you have total?
45.
45, and I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll call it 50. So I'm going to run to the store and get some more stuff to replace what we've just picked.
Okay.
After we water, of course.
I'm going to check the community center. Fall crops bundle does not ask for bok choy.
Nope. We got pumpkins and eggplant and something else.
Okay.
So if we get another rainy day,
Mm-hmm.
I think we should, if we have the bars for it, have you get your watering can upgraded.
Okay.
If we have the money for it also. I actually don't know if we can afford it or not.
How well does bok choy sell? So I guess I'll be putting that in the bin in a minute. So, yeah. Also, on my list of games to play is Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, that's another one I'll be curious to know about. I mean,
Yeah.
all that I basically heard about it was all the, initial like technical issues.
Well, on
that game had.
Well, on that note, there was a patch that came out today that it's the patch that everyone's been waiting for. It's the patch that introduces the next gen upgrade for Series X and for PS5. It also has a ton of fixes, and there's a 5-hour demo of Cyberpunk on Game Pass.
Oh, interesting.
Which I think is fair. I mean, that game has gone through all sorts of price fluctuations already. I bought it when it was like $10. I think it's back to like 30 or 40 now, but yeah, it's definitely on my list of games to finally give a whirl. There's the duck mayo. What do you want me to do with the duck mayo? Something special, right?
Oh, no, just sell it.
Oh. Mayonnaise.
And then also with the regular mayonnaise, if you get any gold star mayonnaise, I would recommend selling that as well, and then just keeping the starred mayonnaise. We sell the good stuff and give the shitty stuff to our friends.
Okay.
That's how we roll.
All right. Let's see. I'll take some stuff out of here that we could do with selling. Okay. Gold mayo, blackberry, sweet pea, and a golden grape. Oh, you just planted, right?
Yeah.
Where's the fertilizer? I know. I'm pretty sure we still have some.
The fertilizer's still down. Like, it stays there as long as you plant with it before,
Oh. Okay.
before the, like, squares, until themselves.
Oh, okay. Also, over the weekend, I finished watching Inside Job.
What is that one about? I'm not familiar with it, actually.
Oh, it's great. Holly and her bestie, Sarah? Is that her name?
Yeah.
I guess they watched it while baked out of their minds, but Holly said it was good, but she doesn't remember much of it. So I watched through it knowing that, and first of all, it's fantastic. It's an adult animated comedy, exec produced by Alex Hirsch. And it's like the first in-house Netflix adult animated series specifically by a Netflix studio. And so like Alex Hirsch has his fingertips into the process and into the whole process of it. The premise behind it is that all the conspiracy theories that exist, like flat Earth theory and whatnot, and like JFK, there were two shooters, and there's lizard people and all that. All the conspiracy
Lizard people, dear reader.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So in this show, conspiracy theories are all true, and they're all perpetuated by one company called Cognito Inc.
Okay.
They have a room dedicated to clones of the Beatles, Tupac and Biggie. They also have 3Pac and 4Pac.
All right.
Alex Hirsch voices a character named Leon Grassy Knoll. The guy who shot JFK. God. He's credited. He's the guy who shot JFK in the show. They also have JFK clones. But anyway, hang on. Let me talk to Emily here. Okay, got my quota of talking to her for today. So the premise of so that's like the setting for the show, and then the premise is that there's this. There's this lady named Reagan. She's a scientist who works at Cognito Inc. And she's getting promoted to run a division of Cognito Inc. But her social skills are woefully lacking. She has like a permanent resting bitch face, which they make fun of later on. And she's a little neurotic and has like. She has like a short temper, or a short fuse, I mean. And so instead of getting the sole job of being the manager, they hire this like plucky guy who has no idea of what they do at this Cognito place. But he's just so darn likable that everybody falls in love with him. And
okay.
So they like co-manage. And then her dad is voiced by Christian Slater, who's just a raging alcoholic, who used to run the place, but he got kicked out.
Okay. I think I remember seeing a trailer for that now that you talk about it.
Yeah, they have a very good supporting cast of very inept people, including a sentient mushroom creature who has tentacles for legs, but they are also one of them is also his genitalia, but he won't tell you which one.
I'll never tell.
Hey, good evening, Fiery. So, what are we naming this week? Do we have anything to? Are we naming anything this week, Henry?
So not yet. I don't know if we'll end up having anything or not.
Hey,
Like the
Zerg.
next thing would be to get if we get a barn, we can buy cows, maybe goats at some point, but we gotta wait for our crops to grow because we're poor as shit right now.
Oh yeah, we're low. Well, we'll make some money from selling stuff tonight.
Yeah.
What can I do? It's late. But I don't want to run all the way to town because I'll get like one thing fished and then I gotta come back. Oh, here we go. Here's something. I got some stones. We can use stones, right?
Stone bucks.
Just stone bucks. Stonebuck Creamery Butter.
Oh, jeez.
Pickled corn. Hell yeah.
I just wanted to give you some so you can see that it exists.
A hunka 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 pickled corn.
Oh, God.
A jar of your homemade pickles.
Here, would you like to try? Could you imagine that? Like somebody asks, "Hey, want to try some of my homemade pickles?" And yeah, sure. And they take out a spoonful of like
spoonful
gross-looking
of corn.
corn.
Yep. Oh, I took my jar of pickled corn to bed.
Beautiful. Let's see. Can
Fiery, so like a
you
real farmer. Got it.
pickle
Yes.
corn?
Let's see. +1 watering can, +1 hoe. Proficiency
Oh,
in hoes.
apparently pickled corn is actually a thing. That's gross.
Ooh, new crafting recipe: cheese press.
Oh, nice. That'll be good for when we get cows.
Can we bench press cheese?
Oh, wow. That bok choy did some work, yo.
Hell yeah.
Also, the mayonnaise that you sold.
Oh yeah, look
Look
at
at
that.
that.
Woohoo!
Swimming in it now.
Duck feathers.
Having fun.
Global domination over everyone. Duck feathers, genocide.
It's alright.
It's all right.
It's any feathers that are.
White. Duck feathers. Oh, our eggplants have grown. Stop watering them. They're ready to be plucked.
Well, they will regrow those, so we'll still need to water them.
Ah, indeed. I just wanted to pluck. I wanted to grab.
You lucky fella.
Wanted to grab an eggplant.
That's understandable. All right, so we do need an eggplant for the community center. So I'll maybe I'll run out there and hold on. Okay, sorry, the home pod was going off.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll run an eggplant over to the community center here.
Okie dokie. And I'll just
Okie
sell.
doke.
I'll just sell mine then.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna go to the mines and try to get some gold.
Sounds good. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'll go fishing for trash.
Things you can say only in Stardew Valley. I mean, let's be honest, even for Stardew Valley, it's a little weird.
Things that sound a little weird in Stardew Valley and really bad to your spouse. Time to go fishing for some trash. Oh yeah, so I also, what else did I do? Finished watching Orange is the New Black, which has been done since 2019, but I never got around to watching the final season until recently.
Sure, I've actually never seen any of this show, so...
It's a good comedy drama. It's about life in a women's prison. It's loosely based off of a biography of the same name. One of the real strengths of the show is that all the supporting characters have far more interesting stories to them than the main characters themselves. It very as the show goes on, it turns into an ensemble. It turns into an ensemble cast, so it's kind of it's like a letdown when it's the main character's story because you want to see how everyone else is doing.
Okay.
But I was very
interesting.
Fiery says the last season was hard to get through. Yeah, it was. It took me, I don't know, 2 or 3 months to actually watch all 13 episodes. It is a little difficult when a show is like an hour long. Because for me, it's, I don't know, if I can digest things that are half an hour in length pretty easily, but if it's an hour, then I don't know what it is, but it takes me a really long time to get through it. But I felt it wrapped up really nicely.
That's good.
So
didn't go all Game of Thrones.
No, which is also great because the director, the writer of the show, Genji Kohan, she did this great TV show in the late 2000s called Weeds about a
okay. Yeah.
The recently the widowed suburban mom selling weed to pay for their upper class lifestyle. That was fantastic, but only the first 3 seasons were good. It just really fell off the rails in the final 3 seasons of the show. But this Orange is the New Black had some stumbles here and there, but ended strong, I think.
Good.
That too, I just have 2 more episodes of Lissy's Story, Stephen King, Apple TV, and both are hour-long episodes. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Half hour is just easier to handle. I can sit down and watch, like 4 straight episodes of One Piece, no problem. But you asked me to watch like 1 episode that's an hour long of some other show, and I'm like, ugh. I can't do it. Should I sell the pickled corn?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see, I did that. Now I'm watching Daria, which loved that show when it was on, and I have the restored version that's on the internet where I found out that the entire soundtrack for Daria exclusively used songs that were popular at the time. So they have like selections from Green Day, Korn, Spice Girls, Fatboy Slim. That's the entire soundtrack for the show. And then when they released it on DVD, they didn't have the rights for any of it, so they just replaced it with all in-house music. And I was like, well, I don't want that. And some other person on the internet was like, well, shit, I don't want that either. So the guy took it upon himself to take the DVD video quality of each episode, and the audio, and then splice in the audio from like TV rips, where they had scenes featuring the music. that was
Wow.
taken out. And it was 5 seasons worth, and it was like 13 episodes each. So that's like 52 some episodes that this one guy did by himself.
Jesus.
He was that ticked off. I'm like, oh, I salute you. You were a real American hero.
Real American heroes.
And I'm very glad to know that that existed. Because after 9/11, Bud Light changed that to Real Men of Genius. But you can find it on YouTube.
Oh,
Where
I
they,
forgot that they switched that. Yeah, you're
yep,
right.
yep. Before 9/11, it was Real American Heroes.
Yep.
And everybody was like, sorry, only the police and firefighters are real American heroes. So they were like, Real Men of Genius.
Actually.
Yeah, after the last couple of years of showing, how things are going with cops, we can probably just go right back to, Bud Light presents Real American Heroes, honestly.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Oh, interesting. I got a rare disc that I can take to Gunther. I wonder if it's a record.
Oh, Zerg
don't
said
think so.
it really does feel like it draws it out when it's longer than 30 minutes. So, yes. Didn't want to leave your comment out there, Zerg. Yes, absolutely. But yet, like, an hour and a half long movie is okay. Like, tell me, oh, dude, you don't watch a movie? Hour and a half? Hey, no problem. Darn liberal talking smack on me Coopers. Yes. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
No, actually, I could not bring myself to watch football. I was just too salty still over the Packers loss.
I'm with you. I also did not watch. I wish the best of luck to Matthew Stafford. I watched his performance in the wild card game where he was converting on fourth down like several drives in a row, which was absolutely awesome and insane to see. But that's as far as it went. I don't care about the Bengals or the Rams.
Yeah, it was definitely like a cool thing to have happened. Especially, feel good for the Bengals fans. They've
Mm-hmm.
been dealing with some shit for a long time.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I just still so salty about the Packers loss. I just couldn't stomach watching more football right now.
You
It's
know,
just they just
like,
keep finding new and creative ways to shit the bed.
yes. I was complaining about this last year. I think I mentioned this to both you and Gibby. I was like, it's always just this one thing, and I hate being right about this. I really do. I wasn't going to be like, oh, well, now you guys see what I was talking about. It's like, no, I didn't want you to see what I was talking about. I wanted this year to be the year.
Oh no, I know exactly what you mean. It's just they go through the regular season real good and then or I don't know, it's just something new every year. Like, last year it was just, bunch of BS and then uh there was the onside the game against the Seahawks, a couple that was like several years ago now, but
Mm-hmm.
where that was Brandon Bostic fumbled the onside kick and a bunch of other stuff, and I don't know, man. They just
Yeah, it's always like one thing. You've got like this year it was the special teams completely bungling spectacularly.
yeah
But otherwise it's like little things. Lack of sufficient O-line coverage. The defense can't stop the other team from, just pushing them all the way down the field on every play. It's just one thing or another, and it's never consistent.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh hey, we got Matt LaFleur. All right, things are gonna change. We're no longer gonna have rush pass punt for every single offensive drive that Mike McCarthy would do, which was true. Uh, LaFleur stopped doing that. But then the curse of the postseason, just always something.
See, I actually don't even necessarily agree with the rush pass MO because when you have Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon in the backfield,
Dylan is
you
fantastic. I mean, I get it.
both of them are like
Yes, yes.
you put the ball into the hands of your playmakers, and not to say that Aaron Rodgers isn't the playmaker, but you know you
No,
you
no,
let those you put your thunder and lightning out there
that's
and let
true.
them do their thing, and then also you just happen to have one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game, so if you have a third down, let him take it. That part is fine. What the bad part is when you watch Aaron Rodgers dink and dunk around the field and have so much success with it, and then
Mm-hmm.
he gets into this hero ball mindset where you do your rush pass, but then the pass is like a low percentage shot downfield instead of just dumping it off to the tight end and letting them do their
Mm.
thing.
Okay. Yes.
That's the frustrating part.
Okay.
Like, just do what's been working. Just ah.
Uh,
And
I just meant to speak.
yeah,
I was speaking more to like during the McCarthy years, especially like that last season. It just seemed like it didn't matter what they were doing. That was just how that rush pass just seemed to be the strategy for every drive. I didn't mean to speak like to downplay a Dylan or who did you say Jones?
yeah.
That not to say that you don't do that. I'm just saying like that just seemed like a McCarthy trait. Like who needs to cheat and and watch like practice tapes and get caught. We can just watch what McCarthy did, and you just get that every time. That's what I was speaking to.
Sure.
But
Let's see, Zerg. Yeah,
yeah,
defense
let's
did
catch up on
play
what you said.
beautifully. Defense did indeed play beautifully. And even
Yes,
during
yes, they did.
the game against the 49ers, like you would
Mm-hmm.
expect, if your defense holds the other team to 3 points and you're going in with one of the best offenses in the league, you figure you got a pretty good shot to win.
Yes, absolutely.
So, just
We have really good defense this year, and yeah, we definitely can't sell them short, especially in that game against the Niners. Not at
yeah,
all.
the hero ball mindset. That's just it, Zerg. It's there's the same thing against Tampa Bay last year in the playoffs too, in the championship game, because it was they were getting blown out in the first half, and then the defense actually gave Rodgers some chances in the second half. Like they had like 2 possessions in a row, I think, where they picked off Brady, and yeah, Rodgers was playing hero ball, trying to make the plays happen instead of sticking what had they had been doing their normal like West Coast offense sort of thing
Mm-hmm.
up to that point, which had finally started to find a rhythm and was getting them some nice long drives that were resulting in points. And then Rodgers gets the ball back with waning time left in the game and decides he needs to chuck it downfield every couple plays and
It's like, sorry, you're
extend
not Brett
every
Favre.
single pass play. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, he's he's okay. So a little bit of a tangent incoming, but
Sure.
so that's one of the most interesting things in differences between Favre and Rodgers, in my opinion, is that both of them have the arm strength to chuck it downfield and the pocket awareness and movement ability to extend a play and let receivers kind of get downfield and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the biggest difference that between the two is that Favre would just chuck it downfield and pray, and Rodgers won't take the shot most of the time unless he's pretty sure he's got his guy's got to step on somebody.
Ah.
And so when he gets into this hero ball mode to kind of wrap it back up into together, then Favre could take a 5-step drop and then just chuck it and pray, and it certainly led to frustrating plays. Like
Yes.
Eagles playoff game comes to mind. But
Yep.
it gets if you're gonna play hero ball, it lets you just get the ball out and try to get it to the receivers versus watching Rodgers extend a play for like 5 to 7 seconds running around in the backfield and then just kind of having the same thing happen. That is all. Thank you for attending my TED Talk.
Hey, no problem. Oh, Emily sent me a gift. How are you doing? I hope you enjoy the gift I've sent you. Well, goodbye. She gave
Hey,
me.
thanks.
She gave
me a
cloth.
dream.
A bolt of fine wool cloth.
So I guess you could say things are getting pretty serious.
Make some sexy underwear with it. Meet me in 5 minutes. I mean, it's wool. It's gonna itch. But I'll see what I can do.
Show up empty-handed and tell her that they're invisible underwear.
I thought it was edible. I ate it all.
I ate your wool.
Just eat the wool. A little late to make sexy underwear. Valentine's Day was yesterday. Yes.
It's never too late to make sexy underwear or to eat sexy underwear, as it turns out.
There. Hang on. Hang on. I'm opening up Notepad. I love how we always inevitably find a good title for the While Rome Burn write-ups.
Yes.
It's always a good time. Is that how it went? It's always a good time to eat.
To eat.
Sexy underwear.
Well, to make sexy underwear or to eat sexy underwear. I guess you could just shorten it to eat sexy underwear. It's always a good time to eat sexy underwear.
There we go. Oh, I can't wait to put that in the Discord. Tuesdays with Henry. It's always a good time to eat sexy underwear. Has been submitted for editorial review.
Yes.
I deliberately do that to see to get a reaction out of people. All right, eat some salad. Talk to my girlfriend on her way to work. Most romantic time to talk to your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Nothing like a sunny Sunday to lift the spirits. Talk to me again. Oh, she's not. Okay. Well, I'll just walk with her to work. Behind her. As is tradition for romantic partners. Walk
Oh,
behind,
yeah, for sure.
Walk behind your partner.
Do-si-do. Let's see if I can get to Robin's before she closes. Yeah.
Okay. Nope, that's all she's got to say to me today. Oh, but it's a new week. I can get her mayonnaise. So much mayonnaise.
That's a pretty good title, too. It's a new week. I can give her mayonnaise.
Okay, yes, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna. It's a new week. I can give her mayonnaise.
So I was going to
mayonnaise.
purchase a horse stable, but I am missing iron bars, and now she's going to be closed. So I will try to get that going tomorrow if she's open, and then we'll have a horse.
Hey, do we get to name the horse?
We do.
All right, Fiery and Zerg. There's an opportunity.
I always just name my horses Roach, a la The Witcher, but I'd be curious to see what our chat would come up with if the horse stable is ready to go in time.
If there was an emoji for planting your fist on your palm, so I could go, horse.
That would be perfect.
But it's said with the emoji. But I don't think such an emoji exists, unfortunately.
It should.
It should. Carrying this mayonnaise above my head to give to my love, the eater of my spaghetti.
To have and to hold in sickness and in health, with and without spaghetti.
Oh hey, all right, we're at 6 hearts. 3 more and it gets to be marriage. Approaching marriage. Whatever. It's gonna be a winter wedding.
Elmer, the prequel to Glue. I do like that
Wow.
one, but I think for that to work, we need that whole thing. Like it needs. His name is Elmer, and then prequel to Glue is like his royal title. Now presenting His Royal Highness Elmer, prequel to Glue. Please clap.
Please clap.
No, wait, hold on. Please clap.
Oh yes. Please clop. Hang on, that's another worthy title. ... Please clop.
Please clap.
Oh, fantastic. The other thing I'd done since the last time we did a stream, and as I went to that Undertale live concert in Milwaukee.
Yeah, that looked awesome.
It was great. I had a fantastic time. They do a playthrough of the game on a big projection screen behind the orchestra. And so they go through like all the major battles. Immediately after fighting Papyrus, you go on a date with Papyrus.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the crowd was especially appreciative of that.
So I think I'm actually going to put doing the horse on hold here, and then tomorrow, after we water stuff, we should be able to take a trip to the store and buy the last backpack upgrade.
Oh, okay.
That sweet, sweet third inventory row.
Hell yeah.
Chicken 4.
Hell yeah, chicken 4. And Klauth.
Yeah. And Barf, the cat.
Barf the Kate Sith was Barf.
Yeah.
I still can't remember what we named Tifa. If it was like Janae, it was something like really long.
Yeah, I can't remember either, but in retrospect, probably the best name we could have given her would be Antifa.
Oh my god, yes. Oh well. Now we know for next time.
Yeah. Except we can't, in the remake, you can't rename people, which makes me sad.
Well. Oh, well. Can't have everything. We can have most things, but not everything.
And not chicken 4.
No chicken 4. Alright, let me sell this last remaining bit of stuff. There we go. There.
Now that we got this mayo factory up and running, we got some nice steady income here. This is nice.
I'm speaking a little bit ahead of the stream, but Fangbanger asked what Chicken 4 is all about, so I just clarified.
What's
very
chicken
quickly.
for? Eating, silly.
Yeah, I wanted to get ahead of that, Dad. That's why I put it in the chat right away. Barrett is It's chicken 4. God. You know, usually I'm very... And you know this, that I am really supportive of your dad jokes. But that one I had to get ahead of. Oh, whoa, hey. Whoa, hey.
Fair.
Whoa, Emily is greeting me at my door.
Oh.
I have a gentlewoman caller.
A gentleman woman?
A gentlewoman. A gentlewoman caller.
Oh, I thought you said a gentleman woman caller.
I wouldn't be opposed to her, walking up in a nice tuxedo.
Sure.
Hi, Grizz. Good morning. What? You seem to be doing well. Farm looks great. Thanks. Tell the mayor that. He's a dick. So, you've been here a while, and I'm sure you've acquired some cloth by now, right? Is this code for...
She's
Is this code
gonna
for
be
weed?
asking to make those undies.
Does she want undies or marijuana?
Yes.
Does she want marijuana underwear?
Yes.
Let's see. Well, do you know you can use cloth to tailor all kinds of clothes? All you need is access to a sewing machine. This is not as romantic as I thought it would be. Feel free to swing by and use it anytime. Okay, so I can make clothes at her house.
Oh, okay.
Why not both undies and Mary Jane? Very good question. Very valid. You can
you could store the weed in the undies.
Can now access Emily's sewing machine. Experiment and see what unique styles are out there. Could you at least give me a kiss before you leave? God damn it.
You can now access Emily's swing machine.
Oh, okay.
Giggity.
Yeah, that's no problem. I got no objections to that.
Oh no, we crossed streams.
Oh no! Man, I thought something like romantic was happening. I was so hyped.
I mean, it could be like maybe in her culture, using one's sewing machine is like
that's got to be a perk. That's got to be a perk.
Yeah, like the next romantic step in, relationship.
Yeah. Here I was thinking it was gonna be something else. Me and
like what?
I don't know. I get all defensive, but honestly, I don't know. I'm like the kid in The Incredibles, okay? I don't know, something cool, I guess, something amazing, I guess.
Yeah. I think we both know that you were hoping that she would walk up to your house, look you in the eyes, and ask you if you wanted to franchise a Hertz Donuts with her.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great. Oh, speaking of donuts, I found out that Fat Tuesday is on March 1st. Which is kind of late, but that's when it'll be time to get punchkas.
Well, we'll have to let Holly know, because she's the punchka lady. For, I guess, our household at least.
Yeah,
Is that what they'll have those at Hertz?
No, the Hertz doesn't make them.
Oh.
Unfortunately. I have to go to a bakery called Greenbush, which is just west of downtown Madison. And if I want good ones, I have to get there at like 6 a.m.
Gotcha.
Because they have, they fulfill a lot of catering orders. They do strawberry and raspberry, which I've only ever known raspberry punchkas, so I'd very much like to try a strawberry one, just to see?
We usually just do like the sugar ones. I've never even. I don't know. I
You
mean,
never had one with
I
fruit?
put not in it. No.
Oh.
Ours are more akin to like the the fried dough that you'd get at like a Chinese buffet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know of what you are referring to. You go all ghost with a sewing machine instead of a pottery wheel. Oh my god.
Yes. I'm just picturing like, it's like starting to be all romantic like that. But then like they have to stop to unjam the machine and like very meticulously like pull the thread out and
whoa, my love. Hang on. Hang on.
Son of a bitch. I
God.
just did this. It's Farmer Tylenol, says Pierre.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, you can come to the store if you want and buy the backpack.
Okay. Oh, Emily invited me right to her bedroom.
Oh boy. Oh, this is getting super serial now, yo.
Oh boy, getting high expectations again. Come in, Grizz, I want to show you something. Oh boy. Is it the bird? It's my secret hobby. I've been practicing for months. Okay. Now sit back, relax, and allow yourself to be carried away to a better place, okay? What? How does that work? It's a hobby. Sit back and relax.
Tearaway pants vibes coming in.
Yeah. Oh my god. She is dancing for me.
It looks like she's doing like a hoedown, like on Whose Line.
Oh, this is great. The system is down. The system
is down.
Okay, this is definitely a relationship thing. Rainbows and moons and aliens and hearts and okay, that ruled. So, what'd you think? That was
That's your guy. He's just like just panting with a nosebleed and
oh, the options. That was amazing.
Say nothing and do a slow clap. Congrats, you're pregnant now.
I think this is how you torpedo the romance option, is by saying nothing and do a slow clap.
Or that's how you really get her to like you.
Zerg is egging me on. Slow clap. No, I want to romance her. I'm not throwing this all out.
But I mean, what could be more romantic than a slow clap?
I don't...
I mean, when you think about it,
I
right?
don't know. You're the married one. You tell me. Fiery
How do you
Zerg...
think it got married? It was all thanks to the slow clap.
Fiery and Zerg are married. You tell me, guys. You tell me if a slow clap is how you... Oh, my God. Oh, okay. All right. I'm taking Fiery's advice. I'm looking up the guide. Okay. What is it? There's got to be something about this.
A slow ass cheek clap. Okay, that really does add a different layer to it. Like instead of just like a full eye contact, like slow clap, if you just turn around and like Ace Ventura.
Oh. Or yeah, just do a dummy thick ass clap. I like that. 6 hearts. Visit Emily's house when she's there. But what do you mean? Details. Okay. You'll enter Emily's room. She tells you she's excited to show her secret hobby that she's been working on for a long time. She'll then proceed to turn on her stereo and begin dancing. After the lights and music end, it will ask you what you thought of the performance. You have 3 choices. This event was formerly Emily's 4-heart event. It was changed in version 1.1. So that was embarrassing. Gives you minus 50 friendship.
Oh, wow.
So I will not be going with that option. However, since I've spoiled myself on what this does, I'm going to say nothing and do a slow clap.
Yes. I told you, man, this is the way to go.
Oh, she
Oh.
said she said thank you. Phew, that was quite a workout. I haven't been this sweaty since I ordered the pepper platter at Abigail's graduation fiesta. I am not going to say anything because I do not want this channel to get horny. I have limits. Well, I better take a shower. Thanks for watching. Not saying anything. Not saying anything. I'm leaving the house.
I think the correct response is, should we pepper platter in the shower?
That sounds so gross. Pepper platter is going to turn into a pepper splatter.
Maybe you would eat pepper platter.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. So, okay, so the spoiler for that is that if you say that was amazing or say nothing, do a slow clap, it's plus 25 friendship. So,
Nice.
so I was a little concerned with Zerg egging me on to do the slow clap because it's like I don't want to torpedo this, but it turned out doing the because when I think say nothing and do a slow clap, to me that sounds like being very sarcastic about it, which is not very supportive of someone you're trying to woo. But yes, we both win. It all worked out. Zerg nailed the correct option. See, like when I play like BioWare games like Mass Effect and Star Wars: The Old Republic, I love doing the Renegade, the dark side options. Like I will go full 1000% dickhead in those games and watch what happens. Because like, a lot of my friends don't. Like Luke is very conflicted over doing that. So
Yeah, for sure.
and Henry, I think you and I have talked about Mass Effect. Like you wanted to do a like a fem shep, but a renegade run at one point. Am I remembering that correctly?
I have no idea what Renegade Run means. I do have a Lady Shepherd on, because I didn't realize this, but the remastered trilogy is on it's essentially on the Game Pass Ultimate. It's on like EA Play, but that's
Uh-huh.
part of Game Pass. So I was able to download that, and I started playing it a little bit, but I'm not like any semblance of a meaningful way through it.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's gonna rain all day tomorrow.
Oh, beautiful. So then let's have you take the iron bars that are in this thing here after we're done watering and go get your watering can upgraded.
Okay. Sounds good. Fiery is asking if I killed Grunt. I did not kill Grunt. I saved everybody in Mass Effect 2. Which I was surprised to see how easy that was. Everybody made such a big deal. Oh, play the game. See who survives. And it's like, well, if you do everybody's side quests, nobody dies at the end of the game. Like you have to actively work to sabotage your playthrough. Like you have to choose to not play the game. But yeah, specifically in the BioWare games, I love doing the options that most people don't take.
One thing that I've always kind of wanted to try in that same sort of vein is playing through the very first Telltale Walking Dead.
Ooh.
And playing a Dick version of Lee, which is always so hard because Lee is such a cool character. Like, you don't want to play him as the Dick, but like that's why I kind of want to do it once, is just to see how that goes.
Clem will still love him, but he's such a dick.
Clem will, but that, you know, Kenny and Ben and so forth may not so much.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I still have to play through the last game of that. I started it and then just never got back around to it.
Oh, same. I have seasons 3 and 4 to finish. Shit, that's also on my to-do list. Just to get through those. I replayed seasons 1 and 2 for A Year Gaming, but I never actually like finished the game.
So I'm gonna throw this proposal out there then.
Yeah.
For the next time that we get together to play games in person, we should do a marathon of all 4 games and just dick stumble our way through the whole thing, which is I don't know what dick stumble actually means, but just be dicks.
No, I like it. That's what we can call it.
Dick stumble.
The Dick Stumble run.
Yeah.
Just be
Because
absolutely.
I haven't thought until just now. You know, I hadn't really thought about what we would play the next time you and I got together.
Yeah.
So it seems like a fun one.
Yeah, that would be. I'm down. Each chapter takes about. Each chapter of the game of each season takes about 1.5 hours to do. So, that,
we probably need call it 3 days to be safe.
Probably. Yeah, you can get through one game in roughly it's like 4 chapters to the 4 or 5 chapters, give or take. It's like 10 hours per game. But we absolutely can pull that off. We've done longer.
Yeah.
Origami.
We almost beat Bug Fables.
Almost beat Bug Fables. We beat Origami King.
Yep. Bug Fables was very good. I liked Bug Fables better than Origami King.
Yes. I still have to go back and finish that. Although I might take off that difficulty badge so I'm not raging in every boss battle like we were when we were playing. Because that was...
There.
God, that was... I mean, that was adding a layer for us seasoned players.
Yep.
Because, man, we really had to work to win those battles.
Yep. I like that system, though, where, like, you know, it's not just difficult for the sake of being difficult. You get pretty nice rewards with it, too.
Yeah, high risk, high reward.
And do this, you know, like, even now, I'm still amazed at how they managed to make the game, you know, progressively more difficult without just relying on making numbers bigger and requiring a level grind.
Right?
You know, like, to the very end, you know, close to the end where we were, like, our basic attacks are still doing, you know, 1 or 2 damage a pop, but it's all about finding, like, the synergies and, you know, using the characters properly together.
Exactly.
Really well done. Yeah. And not just, turn the battlefield until people are lined up. I didn't hate Origami King except for Olivia. But
Yeah, Olivia sucked.
just the worst.
Did you know you can harvest crops in this game?
Damn it. She found us in Stardew Valley. That's
She's
actually
back.
what we were running. That's what we were running away from.
I mailed myself here. Hello. I missed you too.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Remember that time we fought a stapler? And I turned into a big brave turtle? Wasn't that great? Oh, we're such great friends. Oh, yep, that was... I had to think for a second. I'm like, yes, that's the voice I used.
Yep.
High-pitched, annoying Princess Zelda as done by Aaron Hansen.
Yep.
I don't have any other... honestly, I gotta admit, I don't have any other female impersonation voice that I do for video games, because I feel like Aaron kind of set a standard with that one. It's so perfect.
I don't disagree. Yeah, it's very good.
Ooh, blackberry.
Ooh,
Okay.
piece of berry.
Ooh, piece of berry. Ooh, piece of berry. Find Linus's basket and return it to him. What else we got? Bring Marnie 1 bunch of amaranth. Bring George a hot pepper. Bring Demetrius a melon. Bring Pam a pale ale. I wonder if the mayor's shorts have like degraded, like degraded in you know, from being out in nature amidst all the waste that he left in it.
They're just like eaten away by the acidity of his
It's
shit.
just dissolved. Yes.
The shit
There's
city.
there's my mayo loving honey. Always feeling a positive energy from my gifts.
Well, good, because I positively... I got nothing.
She just chugs the bottle right in front of me. This is so good.
Never breaks eye contact.
No. Just want you to think about this, hon. Wink. And she says it while winking.
Yeah.
I got message received.
Pardon me while I go shower.
It's not coming off. It's not coming off.
The mayo or the wink?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of it. I found the love of my life in Stardew Valley, but at what cost? I guess I'll go fishing.
Say that mayo is the window to your soul.
And if you rub mayo on your window, it will make it really dirty. I'm thinking of the Bill Nye factoid. Did you know that?
Yeah. Now you know.
Oh, I love what was it? I think a year and a half ago I took that video clip and I took an audio clip of Matt Chrisman from Chapo saying there's a damn Cheeto in the White House.
Yes, I remember that.
I posted that to Facebook and only a few people understood exactly what I was getting at.
Yep. That was perfect as far as I was concerned.
Yeah.
So I think actually after this day is a good time to call that here.
Okay.
Then we'll start off with a nice rainy day next time, and
oh, wait! I have to do the thing with the watering can.
it's too late.
Ah, shit. Okay, well, guess
That's
what?
fine.
I
We'll
just
just kind of deal with it for now.
I remembered 12 hours later.
Suddenly I was just fishing and I don't know what happened. Time got away from
uh,
me.
I watched my girlfriend chug a jar of mayo. I just kind of blacked out.
I don't know what happened, man.
Yeah, I remember Ron Shankland thought the video was funny, and I'm like, oh, this has got more layers than what you think, Ron. But yeah, I was partially asking about the whole Super Bowl thing because my news feed was just filled with people who liked the halftime show, and I have no feelings on it one way or another. But the demographic for who liked the halftime show, I saw a life pro tip on Reddit that said, life pro tip, if you enjoyed the Super Bowl halftime show, you should probably schedule a prostate exam. It could save your life. And I was like, wow. That's
Huh.
helpful and kind of passive aggressive. But all right. I am tucking in. Oh, look at that
Oh,
money!
I leveled up foraging and got a recipe for a lightning rod.
Nice.
No more lightning crops. Plus, that will let us start generating batteries,
Mm.
which eventually, believe it or not, is going to help us get to the desert.
Oh, excellent. Emily says she's got a friend who is a vendor out there.
Oh, nice. Yes, I know who she's talking about.
All right. Okay, well, Zerg and Fiery, we're signing off. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We did not get to name the horse, but that is okay. We will get to
That will
that.
be coming up hopefully next time. We're so close.
Yes, and hopefully I will remember to get my watering can upgraded next time. So.
Well, we have a decision to make then, because do we do horse or do we do watering can? I don't have enough iron for both right now.
Oh, we should do horse.
Okay,
I'll
so
suffer.
horse it is.
I'll suffer with the watering can. We'll just keep doing. We'll get the
Okay,
horse.
and
So.
winter will be here at some point, and then we will just spend the winter upgrading our tools
Yes.
because we won't need them. Well, the watering can specifically, we won't need.
Indeed. Fiery says we'll have time to think of something new. Okay, good. Zerg says now I know to make sexy underwear that's invisible and edible.
Yeah, that's the trick to a long-lasting marriage is you start it
Yeah.
out with some sexy, invisible, edible
It's
underwear.
like a spider silk underwear. Tasty, delectable, not
It's
crunchy underwear.
it's spider silk infused with lembas bread.
With lembas bread?
Yeah, like from Lord of the Rings.
Okay. Okay.
It's a,
It's
a
been
deep cut.
it's a very deep cut. It's been a really long time since I saw Lord of the Rings.
I don't even know if they might mention it in the movies. I don't remember, but
It's a
I
book
remember from the
reference.
book. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they might talk about it in the movies. I don't
Oh,
remember.
all right. Yeah, you digging deep with that one. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, sorry. I actually have one more like weird like little thing to share here. So,
Okay.
you know how like music will just embed itself in the memory bank with like just random things that you were doing at the time.
Yes.
So I have, I've got ADD, and I didn't know that I had AD&D when I was in school, but I did,
Hmm.
and it really helped me to focus on reading if I was listening to music.
Okay.
while I was reading, and so I owned, a handful of CDs when I was in middle school.
Hmm.
One of my favorites of which was Smash Mouth's first album, Fushu Man,
Okay.
and so that just happened to be the one that I would listen to on repeat all the time while I was reading through the Lord of the Rings. So those two things, the Lord of the Rings
Wow.
and Smash Mouth's first album with such hits as Walking on the Sun, just go together hand in hand in my brain. So,
So don't delay. Act now. Your time is
so
supplies are running out as you walk down to
Frodo, if you're
Mordor.
still alive. So,
All
all right, now I
right.
promise I'm done. Good
It's
night, everyone.
yeah. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Stay hydrated. Get some rest. Watch for deer. And Henry, do the thing. Uh,
Uh, no.
okay. All right. Bye, everyone.